The U.S. State Department has just announced that it is cutting another $200 million of aid to the Palestinians. And this comes several months after the Trump administration slashed its original budget to Palestinians to begin with, bringing the U.S.'s overall aid package down to an all-time low.
الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية وإدارة الرئيس ترامب تحاول ابتزاز والضغط على الشعب الفلسطيني. هذا القرار بقطع أموال المساعدات ما فيها 200 مليون الأخيرة نحن كنا نتوقعه تماما في إطار سياسة الابتزاز والتهديد والوعيد التي تمارسها الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية وفي سياق أيضا محاولة تمرير ما يسمى صفقة القرن.
Along those lines, we have just learned of another crucial detail of that said plan. The White House is apparently set to officially reject the Palestinians' so-called right of return. Now, much like the Jewish right of return, this summon is a mantra held by millions of Palestinians who were scattered all over the world following the creation of the State of Israel, when millions of Palestinians were expelled from the country. Generations later, the UN still holds those descendants in refugee status, along the basis that someday they should all have the right to immigrate back to their native lands. Israeli leaders have denounced this idea for a number of reasons. Namely, they see Israel as the original home state of the Jewish people. And furthermore, the absorption of millions of Palestinians would create an existential crisis by making Jews a minority in the country and no longer a Jewish majority state. Word is that the U.S. plan here is to defuse and slowly defund the UN's Palestinian Refugee Agency, and this is along the lines of what Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu has often called for. But given the millions of Palestinians still living in refugee camps all over the Middle East, including Syria, Lebanon, the West Bank, and Jordan, this remains a complex political and humanitarian issue. The head of the UNRWA has slammed Trump's policy shifts on the Palestinian issue, saying, quote, "One cannot simply wish 5 million people away," end quote. Trump said mere days ago that after moving the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem, next it'll be the Palestinians' turn to receive something favorable that they want. But these budget cuts are likely not exactly what they were hoping for.